Hey everyone, I'd like to introduce you to Monica Santoyo, co-founder and chairwoman of the board of Women for Change. She's created and launched an online auction with incredible items in it. One thing I love about online auctions is having a give-get principle where you're giving something, you're getting something, as well as accessibility for getting it out to networks widely. So it makes auctions spread more and get more results. It's a way that organizations can fundraise more easily because it's not just asking for money, but also giving something while getting funding. So now, Monica, I'd love to invite you to introduce yourself, your mission, the work you do, and something I'm really curious about that I've had bits and pieces of that are intriguing is I'd like to know what are some of the past professional and personal experiences that are helping you now with co-leading the Women for Change organization in Portland together with your colleagues.
Thank you, Adriana. I really appreciate the invitation. And this is a great way for me to give back and to share the amazing experience that I've had with you and Iman and Imagine Pod. So thank you for having me here today.
Thank you.
Of course, I love to. My experience has been in the for-profit business. I am an accountant, formally trained CPA, and my track was a traditional professional track for accounting professionals, aspiring to be controller, a CFO of companies that today are very successful here in the Portland area. I've had the opportunity and the pleasure of working with many startups here locally, and many of them are doing wonderful work and services. So that really propelled me to see what a startup looks like and how you have to roll up your sleeves, just like you're doing right now, and do a little bit of everything. And also, in a small startup, you gain an appreciation of how important collaboration is because your share of the pie really affects so many people, and working together is so important. That's everywhere, of course, but just working together in a small team is so important. So all of those experiences helped me start Women for Change. I'm a co-founder together with my friend Denise Milholland, who is now a full-time artist. Together, we started Women for Change with one mission: to really eradicate isolation. We see that a lot of women are feeling lonely or don't reach out or have a network to work through things and learn from. So we want to provide that. We want to provide a community, and we want to provide those learning experiences for them and the spaces that are affirming and culturally rooted for them to be themselves and start exercising their voice and build power, including collective power. So that's what we do at Women for Change. We are a group of about 12 women, most of us professional women with many different backgrounds, and we all work together tirelessly for our mission.
Excellent. I love hearing that. I love hearing that it's 12 women who have each other's back within your organization. And then that you add to this collaboration with our Imagine Pod Impact Incubator. I feel like you live collaboration as well as promote collaboration. You're not asking people to do something that you're not doing as well and that you're seeing so much benefit from. And I love that you're bringing a CPA background. I've worked with people who are former real estate agents that then use the power of being able to call one person after another and never giving up. And no doesn't matter. It's not going to get them down. I love it when you can bring that kind of professional strength to the social impact space. Now, about your auction, who are the types of people who've donated items to your auction? I'd love to hear a story behind one of those auction pieces that you're offering.
Thank you. First of all, we are super excited about the auction. It really has been a collaboration of everybody in the board and everybody in Women for Change. We all reached out to our networks, and our networks really came back with amazing offerings that we are so happy and excited to share with everyone. Most of them are local coaches. We have a fair amount of local coaches, all of them women who are offering their services, and we're very thankful for them. We do collaborate with many of them already, we have, and look forward to continue to doing that. Others are local experiences here in town. We are a sports-driven city here in Portland, Oregon. So we have the Portland Thorns. Those tickets win quickly. We have Portland Timbers tickets as well. We have theater, Portland Center Stage theater tickets. And those are just to name a few, but we also have art. We have amazing collections of wine that somebody has gifted us. We have glass, hand-painted glasses. So those are just to name a few. Now, one very special part of our auction will be the live auction that will take place on September 20th at Kennedy School. Doors open at 5:30, and live auction will start about 6:30 or so. And in that live auction, we'll have three main items. One of them, which will be super fun, is going to be a yacht trip on the Columbia for 10. It's going to be a catered trip. And I've done it myself with a group of women, and we have the best time. Captain Terry will be the best captain you'll ever meet, and the Columbia River is just amazing too. So we can see that this is going to be an item that everybody's going to want to do or buy and definitely enjoy.
That's awesome. And one thing I want to clarify here is that you have an online auction going already on the Givebutter platform, and it's already raising money for you. And so you've already probably been able to hit the withdraw button and have it sent to your bank account to fund the work that you're doing. And you have a live auction on September 20th. And right now you're planning out how to do a hybrid so you can have your online auction going with the pieces, as well as having a live auction and having the support at the event to make sure that the online auction settings are keeping up to date with what's happening in auction items being purchased at the event. Can you say more about what you're creating here?
Thank you. This is so new to me and to us at Women for Change. And everything, we have to thank you, Adriana, for teaching us how to do Givebutter. And we really are going to use it, hopefully to its fullest extent when it comes to auction. So that's correct. We already have an online auction going on right now. Whatever we have in there will roll over to a silent auction on the 20th. And on top of that, there are, like I mentioned, three amazing items that are not in the silent auction or online. You have to be there present on the 20th. We're trying to figure out if we can make it hybrid and people are also able to bid online while we're having the event. We'll share the link so that people are able to bid on that live auction from home as well. So if there's anybody who is not here locally in Portland on the 20th, when the live auction is happening, they can still buy, they can still participate, and they can still be a part of this fundraising and community event.
I love that. So that expands your accessibility to people who can't, for whatever reason, make it to your event and still they can still participate with you. I love that. Good
Thank
job.
you.
Yeah, it'll take some figuring out for the hybrid, and the tech support people at Givebutter are fantastic resources. So what I'd love to ask you now to help people understand is why you set up the online auction and what it helps to fund.
Absolutely. So the purpose of the online auction and the fundraising efforts we kicked off a couple months ago and will culminate on September 20th is to raise funds for the Your Power training program. Women for Change develops leadership training programs, and our first pilot cohort is launching in October of this year. We are looking and we'll have applications out for about 16 to 20 Latinas or Latinx who are either current or aspiring business owners and who are eager to participate in a 10-week cohort group. And it's all about learning about yourself and exercising your vision of who you want to be and how you want to present yourself in the world, as well as what your personal goals will be. So this is all about growing as individuals, since a lot of times we're so busy in the day-to-day of running a business. This is time where we're going to carve out as business owners or aspiring business owners to ourselves and for personal growth. So all of the proceeds will go to that program starting in October.
I love it. So you have spots available for 16 to 20, and there's so much growing that will take place. I learn from you every time, and then I can't imagine what this cohort will be like, how good it will be when you're bringing your strong financial background from being a CPA, as well as the coaching that you've done of others in startups to be really professional and they're working their best. And then you're bringing in others to help teach this. I think this will be a game-changing program. And so I'm really glad that you're working on making it happen for sure. This is not something that won't start. This will happen for sure because you're taking the actions that are necessary to make sure that you're able to start it.
Thank you. Thank you. We all are. We're a collective, and right now we're reaching out to more people to be part of it. And I should also mention we have two amazing coaches doing this program. They are Carolina Castañeda and Yasmina Costamayer. The two of them have incredible experience, both Latinas, and the program will be Spanish or Spanglish, depending on who the attendees will be. But they are amazing, and I cannot say enough about their abilities as coaches and individuals. So we're very thankful to have them do this program for us.
Amazing. And what were some of the logistics around how you were able to start bringing the online auction together to get it started and get it out into the world?
I think it was really all about first, it was you, meeting you. That was the first key that happened. The first thing was meeting you, what propelled me to realize what it takes to do a successful fundraiser.
And we met you through the Center for Excellence in Nonprofits, which
Yes,
is an amazing organization and a great partner in the Bay Area working with organizations around the US.
yes, absolutely. So the first was that, right? Seeing and then meeting you, signing up, us having a one-on-one, and me learning about you and your work and saying, I will definitely sign up for Imagine Pod. And then starting the course. At the time, you were running an 8-week course and just being consistent, learning from you and the team, Iman, everybody. But I have to say, what's so amazing about your program with Imagine Pod and the incubator is that it didn't end after that 8-week period, because we've continued meeting on a weekly basis every Friday. So that has always really helped me staying on top of all the fundraising. It's made me more accountable as well, because every week we say, what's your top priority next week? So all of that has helped me in getting all of it accomplished. And so that was my learning experience, but I have to also acknowledge everything that my team has done at Women for Change. They have been amazing collaborators in reaching out to the network and continue to work and reaching out to all of them. So I'm super thankful. This has been really a collaboration all the way through. And thank you. Thank you, everybody who's been a part of this journey and will continue.
I feel exactly the same. And ditto for the thank you. I also thank you because you were a really important part of our cohort for our 8-week course and those continued weekly meetings. Fridays light me up and it helps me stay on top of all of this as well. So it's definitely a collaborative thing. For fall 2025, to help organizations with their end of year fundraising, we want to create an even stronger river of support for impact leaders. So we'll be launching a cohort as well. So now back to your auction, the online version of your auction. Who are the types of people who've bought items already?
Yeah. So the people that have bought items already are professional colleagues and also coaches of ours. There's one coach of ours who helped us put together and map out. She led our capacity training program for the board. She bought the tickets for the Thorns, and we are super appreciative for everybody's support.
Great. As you expand and as word spreads, who are you hoping are the types of people? What is your ideal donor persona who'd be interested in the auction pieces and supporting your work with Women for Change?
We see a lot of personas who may be interested in being a part of this amazing fundraising effort. I think there are a lot of people out there who would love to enjoy some of the experiences that we have. We love to draw in women, every woman out there who wants to be a part of this movement, who may want to be a part of a cohort. It may not be the pilot cohort, but there will be many cohorts coming out in the future. It will be also a community building experience. So anybody who's interested in connecting with other women in the Portland area is welcome. And anyone who may be interested in exploring the Columbia or acquiring a piece of art is also more than welcome to participate.
Okay, that's me.
And
I
you
was
love
on
art.
the Columbia River is amazing. And one time I drove from Idaho along the Columbia River over to Portland. And last summer, my son and I went across the Portland Bridge and got out and then looked across at the river before going to visit my aunt in Portland.
Yeah,
Now we'll come visit you next time.
love to have you come here.
As you've been creating this online auction, what's something that you've liked about creating it on the Givebutter platform specifically? What's something you've liked about it in setting up your auction?
Oh, I love Givebutter. It's easy. It really is. It's a very easy platform to set up, to add every single item for the auction. I've played around with them and I change them up and I change the date and I change from being a fixed price to not. There's a variety of features that are really easy to use. And it's just lively. I think that Man was also sharing today how to use it to also make invitations to fundraisers. And I'm considering use it instead of using Eventbrite. You have so many features and you already have so many people in there and their contacts, which I think I will continue to add to it so that we have a complete CRM within Givebutter. So yes, it works great and we'll continue using it.
That's great to hear. When you're ready, when you've fully maximized all the many free features, one thing that you'll have as an option is turning on the paid version for a not very high monthly price to have more of the capabilities, including automated workflows. So you can have an automation with a thread of emails going out to donors or potential donors. That could be fun if you want it in the future. All
Great.
right. So, what is one key recommendation for other impact leaders who are seeking to fund their own work in communities?
Sign up for your incubator. I think so. For me, it really was life-changing. I really have very little experience fundraising. So that was a great experience for me. Using Givebutter, as we've talked about, but also don't be afraid of reaching out to your network and to inspire others in your board to do the same. I think that a lot of times we don't realize how much support and how many people will support us until we ask. So I would say don't be afraid of asking. And sometimes it really takes more than one touch or one conversation for people to give. Sometimes they just have too many things in their mind. And right after a conversation, they move on to something else. So it will take maybe 2 or 3 conversations, maybe more. I stopped feeling like I was reaching out or saying it too many times. And I've learned through all of this process, that's really what it takes. I'm happy to do it and I'm happy to see the results, and we'll continue building on what we have started.
Love that. I love how that's really sinking in. That can be one of the hardest things. People don't want to bother their people in their network. They feel like they're bothering, and yet we all lead such busy lives. And that rule of seven, it's a real thing. Like it might take seven or more touches to help people get up and go do the thing that you want them to do, whether it's a donation or to sign up for your course that you're starting. Lives are just particularly busy right now, super intense. And yes, I'm so glad that's something that you're learning and your board members hopefully feel that need. It's also relationships. Relationships are more than a one and done conversation. So if you're inviting people to dinner too, it might take more than one time to ask them to come to dinner and to be able to see them. Okay, so now one thing that we like to teach is the transformational mindset. I'd love to see on the fly if you can think of a powerful decision that you'd want to make for yourself in your next steps. What's a powerful decision you'd want to make for yourself and the team for the impact that you seek to make in your community? Because when you're making a powerful decision, you can also be helping others to make powerful decisions for themselves. So if I were to start a sentence with, I am ready to, or I have decided that, what is something that would be powerful for you to be able to do in the next month leading up to the big auction event, the live auction, the silent auction, the hybrid at the Kennedy Center?
I am ready to share with everybody about our auction and our Your Power program launching in October.
Beautiful. Perfect. And so, what is a next step? A bite-sized thing to make this actionable to share with everybody about your auction.
We're launching a campaign. Besides all the personal connections and relationships, and really me talking about it nonstop, it will be online as well. There is a campaign planned so that we are touching base with everybody via email and social media, and provide everyone with the information that they need to know that the event, the fundraising is happening, to know about the Your Power program, to learn about Carolina, to learn about Yasmin, and about us, and just to hopefully get everyone excited and to show up for us.
I love it. And there are so many ways in the Portland area to get word out to the networks that will care about this. So, on that note, where can people find your auction, get an item perhaps if they're interested, and support your mission?
Go to givebutter.com/your power.
We will put that in the show notes in the text below this.
Great. Thank
Um,
you.
Excellent. So, next question is, how can people help spread word about your amazing auction? Say they get an item or don't, whatever it is, but they believe in your mission and they might know people who'd be interested in helping to support the work that you do or get an item. How can people help you spread word?
Oh, thank you for asking that. We would love it if people share our link, the URL I just mentioned. Definitely copy paste it and send it to everybody that you think may be interested in participating.
Would you be willing to even share your screen right now so people can get visuals from just watching this video and be able to see the online
Absolutely.
auction? Beautiful.
So here is our online auction. As I mentioned, we have a lot of local experiences. The first one right here is my good friend Yuri Vida Wellness Consultation. She's offering 3 sessions. And here are multiple coaches. We have Elke, Taesha, Sarah Falls, and Veronica Bañuelos.
For people who aren't in Portland but are interested in coaching, would they be able to sign up for one of those things and set up their coaching on Zoom?
Absolutely. All of them can be done online.
Great.
Yes. Esha, for instance, does an interview and prepares a video for you for people to have a video about themselves and share it. That's an amazing experience for solopreneurs or for businesses as well.
Yeah. Somebody I just talked to in the hour before this, I'm going to tell her about this Storycraft interview session because she's creating her TED Talk and she's creating a story to help pique curiosity about the history of what's gone on in transformations in society. That might be a great one.
Yes, yes. And Taisha is very talented. Elke is doing a 2-hour Enneagram workshop. So Enneagram is like a personality test, but it's a lot more robust than what I have ever seen before.
Do you happen to know your own Enneagram result?
I don't.
I
Do
had
you?
to look I had to look mine up, but I'm about to do a fall cohort where Enneagram will be part of it. So I'll do that as well.
Yeah, I need to do it again. It's been a while. Let's see what else do we have here. Oh, we have Brenda Bryan with vision boards.
Oh, I
And then
love
we have Bold Motherhood. We're going to have this one in the silent auction for sure.
I remember doing a vision board myself with Brenda Wade in San Francisco, and I was in Young Women Social Entrepreneurs. We all did our own vision boards, and it helped bring things to life, truly. I envisioned a daughter on my shoulders, and it was that later that year that I gave birth to a daughter. So it was transformational, envisioning things clearly.
Yes, absolutely. Here are two of the sporting experiences here in Portland. We have the Thorns tickets and the Portland Pickles, which is a collegial baseball team. We have the Mexican art I was mentioning. This is a local artist here. She's a Mexican, Veronica Archilevich. I have these pieces in my house right now that really are amazing, and I would love for them to go to another home. Then we have a shopping night at one of our favorite boutiques here in town, Adorn. They're offering styling and a night of snacks and drinks. Everybody can purchase their entry for $45. So you're part of that big soiree.
Nice.
Renee Lara is offering a closet edit, and Renee is going to be our auctioneer and MC during our fundraiser. So we're really excited. She's an amazing collaborator as well. We'll have a pampering basket and a gift certificate for jewelry. She is a member of the board and a creative as well, who's very successful doing jewelry.
That's great that you have board contributions to your items.
Yes. Let's see. We have a couple of cases of wine from Till Cellars, and they are in West Lynn, Oregon. We had a curated case of wine by Andrew Miner Wines, and that one went by quickly. And another donation from another board member are these custom hand painted wine glasses, and these ones were donated by Sarah Foltz.
That's excellent. Good job. It takes some work to put together these items, but it's also fun and relationship building. I bet you had many good conversations in the process of putting this together and now have a bigger network and more supporters.
Yes, yes, it was heartwarming to see how all these people and amazing businesses and artists and really sporting events were all willing to donate to our cause. So we are really very thankful for that.
And lastly, would you be willing to go into the Backend dashboard via the drop down under Monica Santoyo and just show a little bit of the things that you appreciate and how you set up your auction?
Absolutely. All right, so here's a little dashboard saying this is our target and this is where we're at. And it describes the fundraiser. Here's the photo that we have on the main page and the story that we've added to it, where we talk about what we do, that our programs are to empower BIPOC, LGBTQ, and women who are in business in areas that are underserved, including rural areas. So a lot of our programs are online and they will be easy accessible.
And this story publishes to your overview page, which is one of the two tabs, and then there's the auction tab so people can toggle between them.
Correct. And I go back and I'll show you that page that you were just talking about. Let's see. And here's the overview. Here we go. So that's the overview. That's a page that was set up in the admin section that we were just looking at. And then people are able to leave their notes in here, their comments. I love that as well.
Yeah. Makes it very social and encouraging.
Yes. And here's the story that we were looking at earlier.
By the way, someone can just make a donation. They don't have to get an item. And also, if somebody hands you a check, you can manually enter it. And so it can add to your increase, the increase in your overall goal, even if they do it the old-fashioned way.
Yes.
And when you're ready to withdraw the money that's accumulated from your donations and your items, what do you do?
I just make a transfer. And I think, and you show me, and actually, I don't wait until it accumulates. There's payouts right here.
Yeah.
You go to payouts, and then it just says, oh, look at that. We have 192.81. We're
Yeah,
gonna
withdraw it. Click
real
that
quick.
button.
And now I say withdraw.
It's my favorite thing to click that. Oh,
Trans
wait. You know what? If you want to, people can give a 3% tip, or it's up to you. It automatically is suggested a 3% tip to Givebutter, and Givebutter is a neat platform, but you don't have to give it.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. We do the 3% tip.
Nice.
Yeah, I haven't changed that at all.
And Givebutter has been super generous in sponsoring our impact incubator so that it can be free for participants. So that's nice that you're sharing the love.
Thank you.
All righty. Thank you for that introduction to the
Oh, my
campaign, the
pleasure.
front end and the back end. That's super helpful for people to be able to see how straightforward it is to be able to add items and get it going. Great. As we wrap up, is there something that people might not otherwise know about you if we weren't talking together right now?
About me, I think it's more about the cause and who we're doing this for. I think that it's always great to be thankful for everyone who's helping Women for Change, getting our work and our message through. I think it's very important to continue saying also that we're doing this for women, LGBTQ women, BIPOC women, and everybody who will benefit from learning more about themselves and just being a part of a community. That's who we're doing this for. Many of us, immigrants and refugees, feel attacked these days. And this is also an opportunity for us to get together as a community and build power.
Beautiful. And I'd love to encourage you to say something that's personal by thinking about what's the first moment that inspired you, maybe earlier in your youth, to be thankful for everyone who's helping Women for Change. Like Women Change, not the organization name, but before your organization existed, when you were young, what's a moment that was transformative in being thankful?
I can think of when I arrived. So I'm an immigrant. I came from Mexico to study in the United States. And when I first arrived, there was this amazing woman who started the exchange program between the University of Guanajuato and Southern Oregon University. Her name is Chela Tapp, and everybody knows her as Senora Chela. She lives in Ashland, Oregon. She's a former Spanish teacher at the university. She always has been an inspiration. She is a woman who has so much power, you can never say no to her. So she's always been an inspiration to me, but mainly to see how she's changed the lives of so many people, so many Americans who have gone to Mexico and Mexicans who have come to this country as exchange students, all of us. It's really been an exchange not only of students, but also of the two communities, the two towns. So I think that's very inspiring. I love it. I love her, and I'm very thankful for everything that she's done. And just seeing it in person and witnessing it and being a part of it, because she literally changed my life as well. So definitely it's
Amazing.
inspiring.
Let's make sure she hears this thank you story of being part of a welcoming America.
Yes, absolutely.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. And I'm so glad that you've been part of the spring cohort and the ongoing office hours. It would be great to have your continued participation, perhaps as a mentor, since you're so experienced now in our fall cohort. And I'll give people where to find the information on the fall cohort in our materials below this video.
Thank you, Adriana. I'll be happy to collaborate in any way I can, always.
Excellent. Love
Thank
it.
you. Thank you.